What's going on, everybody? We're back with the Marquee event week number 2, and I'm just here to highlight my rankings on if somebody's worth making or not. But we got Dustin Wolf, Shea Theodore, Adam Fox, Mikheyev, Michkov, and Clayton Keller. But we're going to rank all 10, and I'm going to show you maybe some must-makes out of this set. Coming in at number 10, we got 6 foot, 166-pound Dustin Wolf. He's got sponge and post-to-post. He is only 6 foot. I feel like some of these smaller goalies play better than they did last year, but I still feel like they come so far out the net. You can kind of pick corners if you got a guy with a good shot. I think it's only going to kind of get worse as the game goes on personally. I always rank the goalies low because I don't think you need to spend all these collectibles on this unless you're in dire need of a goalie potentially. So coming in at number 10, Dustin Wolf. Stepping up next, it's going to be Andrei Vasilevsky. He's got recharge and showstopper at 6'4", 228 pounds. I think this is a really good option if you're going to make a goalie, but I would take a look in the market and see what his base card goes for, because honestly, it's almost a carbon copy of the base one, but instead of showstopper being here, he has all-star showstopper. So I'd almost maybe take a look at that if that's a cheaper route, so you can save these collectibles or cards for making somebody else. But that's just my 2 cents, and that's why I got him in at number 9. Coming in next at the number 8 spot, I got Shea Theodore at 6'2", $197. He's got Warrior and Pressure Plus, 86 XL, 86 speed. His shots, powers in the upper 80s, everything else low 80s. Same thing with his hands, kind of those low to mid 80s. And his defensive stats are pretty darn good in the mid to upper 80s. Now, the reason why I have this left defenseman so low is I feel like there's more left defenseman options that are better that are out there than right defenseman. Just because, like right now, I'm running the Captain Heiskanen card. I also made Paul Coffey. We got this the rookie Quinn Hughes card. There's a transaction Luke Hughes card that's out there. I just feel like there's better options and better options for maybe some synergy players than Shea Theodore, but that's just my 2 cents, and that's why I got him in at number 8. Hey, number 7 comes in. It's Josh Morrissey at 6 foot, $195. He's got All-Star Rocket along with Quick Pick. Almost the same look as Shea Theodore, just some different X-Factor abilities. His shooting is nearly similar, like upper 80s and then low 80s for his accuracy. Hands, I do like the 90 offensive awareness on him. I think that is awesome. And then defensively, it's pretty good. I mean, mid to upper 80s for his defensive stats as well. At 6 foot, $195, he's not bad, but once again, I think there's better left defenseman options out there for you. Mikheyev Michkov comes in at number 6. Yeah, we can count now. We got a left-handed winger for the Philadelphia Flyers. He's got 88 XL, 86 speed. His shooting isn't too bad. It just ain't jumping off the charts. His hands are pretty good, though, in the low at 90s. You don't see that too often. I love the 93 offensive awareness. His defensive stats are all over the board. Like, at 5'10", he ain't going to body check everybody off the puck, but he does have pretty good defensive awareness and stick checking. He's got ankle breaker and quick release. I love quick release and wheels on my offensive people. At 5'10", $172, he's just a little bit undersized for me to put him up a little bit higher because he doesn't have off-the-chart speed stats that I was really hoping for. Sometimes they give us in these undersized cards, and that's why I got him in at number 6. At number 5, I got Clayton Keller at 5'10", $175. He's got elite edges along with Quick Pick, 89 XL, 90 speed, 91 agility. He's got mid to upper 80s for his shooting, accuracy, and power, low 90s for his hands, and his defensive stats are upper 70s and low 80s for the most part. I don't care really about Quick Pick on my offensive people, really, but I do like the elite edges on this card. I got him at number 5 just because, you know, he's not a centerman, but he's going to be a left-handed winger. I think there's maybe some better options out there, even from this event alone, but it's not bad. I do like the American card. I could throw him on an All-American line and get some AP boost from that, but nothing really sticks out for me to want to invest that much into a card like this, but I do like the speed, and he has some good abilities with him, and that's why I got him in at number 5. Number 4, I got Kirill Marchenko. He has one of the best X-Factor abilities with quick release on there. Unstoppable, could kind of care less about me personally. It's fun to throw on the fact that he's 6'3", but 87 XL, 87 speed, 88 endurance. His shooting is absolutely immaculate in the upper 80s, even with 90 wrist shot accuracy. That's going to be deadly with that quick release. At the same time, his hands are in the upper 80s. And his defensive stats aren't bad. Like, I'm surprised they're this low, but don't let it fool you. The dude's still 6'3", $197. His body checking maybe 82, but he's still going to knock people off the puck naturally compared to like Clayton Keller. I know his speed's a little less than Keller and stuff like that, but as a right-handed winger, he's going to be one hard to knock off the puck. If you can get to the middle, his shot's almost going to be accurate. He has killed me in some champs games, and he has also killed me in some, I always want to say rivals, but ranked games. Coming in at number 3, I got Aaron Ekblad at 6'4", 220 pounds. He's got All-Star 1T along with Warrior. I hate Warrior, that's just me personally, but 1T I do love. Especially on this card, when I was using them in moments and along with, I think, Wild Card, his stuff felt almost automatic. I know he's not the fastest out there. I'm really hoping we see a synergy boost on this, because if so, if he could get even a +1 or a +2, you're talking maybe 88 excel, 89 speed. I mean, this would be a disgusting card, especially at 6'4", 220. His wrist shot accuracy is at 83, but his powers would go into the 90s. His hands aren't the greatest, in the low 80s and mid 80s, but his defensive stats do jump off the charts with the 85 body check and 87 defense awareness, 88 shot blocking. Like, from a defensive standpoint, if this guy gets a synergy, like, I could argue that this might be the best one coming out of it. And last year, Ekblad's card played extremely smooth as well for his size. We'll see if they do that or if it stays as is, but that's why I have him in at number 3. Number 2, it's all based off of style of play. I have Adam Fox. He has wheels and tape and defensive guys for wheels. I absolutely love, with 87 excel, 92 agility, 88 speed. His shots in the mid 80s. His hands are in the low 90s minus the hand-eye. And his defensive stats are extremely high, honestly, with 90 stick checking, 85 and 86 for defensive awareness, and shot blocking and 80 body checking. I just love the fact that he has wheels. He can keep people in front of him. And I have him in at number 2 for that reason. He plays extremely smooth. You can use him offensively or defensively to keep players in front. The reason why I have him number 2, sometimes you just can't knock people off the puck as easy, but I feel like he teeters that line kind of like the Cale Makar type size, where he can still knock people off, and when you have wheels, you can get momentum, and the momentum does carry. That's why I got him in number 2. Controversial number 1, but it's going to go to Jack Hughes. He's got all-star lead edges and ankle breaker, but the speed combination of having 91 excel, 90 agility, 89 speed, his shot is almost automatic in the mid to upper 80s, along with 90 wrist shot accuracy. Hands, 95 deking, throw that on with ankle breaker and let it ride. And his 82 faceoffs, you're primarily going to use him on the wing and stuff like that. But I would realistically just say he's number 1 for the sole fact that he moves smooth as butter. He can create offense. Unfortunately, the issue we'll run into is if he gets touched just like Clayton Keller, a kid might end up with a souvenir in the 3rd row because he goes flying. But man, I've been able to create a lot more than it has burned me in the past personally. So that's why I do have him at number 1. I would say any one of the top 5s could be one to make, depending on how your team shakes out. And that's where I'm going to leave you. I'm going to show you guys my team before we get out of here. Currently, this is what we got set up. We got Teemu Selanne, Sergei Fedorov, Connor McDavid, Elias Pettersson, Joe Sakic, David Pastrnak, Jack Eichel, Dylan Larkin, Mike Modano, Duclair. So Duclair, by the way, I had Druin in here. We swapped out with Duclair. We're going to see how he does moving forward. But 87 excel, 90 speed, low 80s for a shot. Might be a good card to throw in there on that line to get your AP boost. Stevie Yzerman and Owen Tippett. Defensively, we moved Coffee to the 2nd line because I think this pairing does better. Coffee is a standalone, probably the best defenseman in the game. Not even close. But Justin Barron plays great. I might replace him. And then whoever I replace with as far as the right defenseman go, maybe I do make Adam Fox, and that becomes my new number 1 line, because even at 86, Paul Coffey just plays immaculate. Quinn Hughes and Brock Faber round out the bottom, and I'm also going to look at replacing Quinn Hughes. He's just too small and can't knock people off the puck. But Darcy Kemper, one of my favorite goalies. It's the only goalie I've ran, spent on him early on, but 133 goals against. His save percentage is 86. Realistically, in the ranked games, he's at like a 922 save percentage. Absolutely nuts and well worth using. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for my video here today. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe. Leave comments. Like, did you make anybody? Did you not make anybody? Are you using your stuff like I am? Like, I'm not making anybody. I'm going to use it for fantasy. Try to make myself maybe a couple fantasy cards on top of all that stuff that came out. We'll talk fantasy stuff maybe on another video. I feel like I could have a 20-minute long conversation with you guys. Well, that's one way, unfortunately, unless you comment down below. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm busy as heck with work, but I'm trying to push videos out to you guys. I hope you guys appreciate it. And once again, we'll see you back here next time. Happy Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you're watching it in the world. Take care.